Greetings, this is Mr. Darby, and we're going to talk about perspective today, just a little bit. So perspective is how we can add realism to our work or our animation. We're going to start with a line. This is going to be called our horizon line. And we have sky up here, and then we have ground here. And let's pretend we are on the road, okay? So when you look out on the highway into the farthest possible distance, when you look down to yourself, to your left and right, you're on the road. But when you look and you're driving or you're a passenger and you look in the distance, you're going to see the road end up at a location. And the farthest point where the road seems to merge into one is called the vanishing point. And so we are going to draw a road. We'll just throw some little lines in there, and we can erase quickly. As you notice, each line gets thinner, and I didn't erase them clearly, but you get the point. Each line is thinner and thinner and thinner until it vanishes in the foreground. So that is one-point perspective. Now let me show you one-point perspective again in a different scheme here. We can do one-point perspective. We can draw the line here, and let's draw a box. I'm just going to freehand this box. If we had one-point perspective right here, go from corner to corner, and from corner to corner, or from corner to vanishing point. And we can just trim that right there, and it looks like we have a box. Okay. Now we can shade this in here and so forth, and it looks like we are looking down on the box. This is the top of the box, and this is the front of the box. Okay. So let's say if it was above, or let's say it was angled, we can do this box like here. We have it like that. The same thing. And this will need this line to be the same angle, and this line will be the same angle here. Same thing. Okay, so if we wanted to, we can draw this line here and draw a box. Boy, that's an ugly box. Right there. If we put the vanishing point right here, like that, whatever, you get the point. Put that like that, erase this line here, then the box looks like it's floating, and this would be the bottom, because this is where our eyes vanish at the horizon. So let's jump on over to 2-point. I'll show you how to do really cool things with 2-point perspective. What we can do is we're going to take this line here. We'll put that in here. So we got this line here, and what we can do is we'll put a line here, and we'll put a line, a vanishing point here. Sorry, and a vanishing point here. So what we can do is we can put a line right here, and then we can just simply angle the two from the bottom of the line to the vanishing point, and from the top of the line to the vanishing point, top of the line to the vanishing point. And we could just draw that line there and draw that line there, keeping sure that it's the same angle as that, it's parallel. Then we can erase some of these lines here. Importantly, we erase that, because why wouldn't that be in the middle of our box? And there we go. We have a box. Okay, we can shade in whatever we want and so forth. We can do the same thing like we did before, and we can have the box over here, and if we have the vanishing point here or wherever, it would go to those points because they go to those two vanishing points. So actually, that was so far off to there, and then to the next one. Okay, and then what do we do? So we got this here, and then we can take that line, and we're going to do it to here, and then we'll do it to here, and that means our box is going here. We can put this line here, and we'll put this line here. So then our box is right there. Can erase those lines. Now we're looking down on the box. And then we can flip it around just like we did before. So how do you cheat? Let's say how we would cheat to make this. Okay, now cheating with perspective is okay as long as it's not too crazy. So we can just freehand. We don't want a freehand line. What we'll do is just grab a new piece of paper. Okay, we'll just draw a line, just like Pong back in the day. We'll connect the little dots, or the top of the lines rather. Draw a horizon line. Try to keep that horizon line straight. Now we got a box. What we can do is put a little thing around here. Oh, it's a sidewalk. Okay, and then if we wanted a door, how can we get in without a door, right? We're building a building. Put a line, same parallel as that. It's going to be taller on this side because it's going to get smaller the farther away it goes from us. So it's going to be over here. It's going to be smaller, but it's going to have the same angle as that. So we have a door. Want a window? Same angles up here, same angles down here, same angles here. Big thing in drawing is compare, compare, compare. Next thing you know, you got a window. And in the words of Bob Ross, we can get a little happy tree here. Get a little happy tree over here. And then we got our own little beginning of a doodle or a drawing. Great thing to practice. So what if we were going to do a three-dimensional, or not three-dimensional because these all are, but we're going to do 3-point perspective. So this is the last one I'm going to talk about. Now there is 4-point, 5-point, and all that other stuff, but we're just going to stick with this right now. We're going to put an X here and X here, and what we're going to do is we're going to begin to draw those lines out, and then we're going to have a point down here. So what we're going to do is I'm going to draw this line right here, and we're going to get a line going to each point. There, 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 there. Then I'm going to get one going from here here. So then we have this box going right here, just like 2-point. So it's basically 2-point. But then, so now we have our box, and then we can erase this. So it's just like 2-point. But then we take our points, our box points, and go here. Okay, so this is how we can do 3-point. So just like that. And we can have this go up here. We'll have more of less of a box look to it. And this is going to look more like it's tapering from the top instead of like a box and then tapering from the top. Does that make sense? Yeah. So there we go. We can just clean up the lines and it looks like a building going down. I know I have a couple lines here, but we can straighten those out. But as you can see, the key thing is to have all your lines match up. And I'm kind of rushing here, so but you get that. But that's something that we're going to dabble in a little bit in this class, but generally we're going to stick with the 1 point and 2 point. I hope this helps. If you have any questions, please let me know.